Hey everybody, Charlie and R2 here, and welcome back to Starfield. Ooh, somebody shooting us? Somebody's shooting us. When we last left off, we're here trying to figure out who's shooting us. Looks like Ecliptic. This is a mining outpost, and we are here to get a material that we need to make an implant for our brain. These guys are pretty low level. Get him, Vasco.
Please perform a wellness check and address any injuries.
I don't have any injuries. What'd you give me? A skip pack? Less melee damage, resources don't weigh a lot. It's not worth it. Particle fuse, Nova Blast Disruptor, we'll take that. Alright, so, yeah. Since this is Ecliptic, we're just gonna go in guns blazing. We're about to die. Let's take a trauma pack. And a med pack. Oh, there's one there. Let's shoot you first. Are you outside? You are outside. Wait, what? He went up top. We'll take the drum beat, I guess. There's one over here. Take your Nova Blast. Master Lock. Looks like just a pistol in there. I'm not too concerned. Sorry, dude. Is there a location? Right here. So yeah, we gotta go into the control tower, they said. So Ecliptic mercenaries are here. They were probably hired by Infinity Ltd. In order to I don't know how I'm not hitting. Whatever. Your trauma pack. Is that it? Is there any more? We're good for now. There's more this way. Still in danger. Whoa, okay. Oh, there's a lot of these guys here. You guys see how many blips are on my little radar down there? You're dead. Is there any more? There's some over there. Credits, caseless. Turret. Let's take care of the turret. And then you. Do you like that? That make you feel good? Well, I'm all blurry. I guess because I got too close to that. Why am I blurry? What is going on? Have some type of hazard? He just flew into the air and died. Okay, let's try to make it over here. Get into some cover. health. Oh, there's a turret down here. Should have better lines of sight to attack these guys. Contractor. Is that a turret? I think I've already destroyed that one. Okay, contractor's dead. You're dead. Anybody else? There's one crawling. He did make it. Okay, it's cracking. Not worried about that. Berserker breach. How much is that worth? Meh, it's heavy. Not exactly hurting on funds right now either. Hello, good sir.
All clear. Investigation underway. Failure.
All clear, he says.
Target reacquired.
Anybody else? That's everybody. Med theft osmium dagger. Sure. Modified Beowulf. Trauma pack. Your spacesuit. It's cool looking. What I need is a helmet that doesn't look like just ass. Jacketed jumpsuit. Anything else? Something here. Nope, we're good to go. Let's hit this button. This is loading. I didn't expect that. Apparently we're in freezing liquid rain somehow.
Medic.
That guy is high level. So we probably want to do a gravity wave. I think we missed. There we go. Come on, reload. Killed. Oh my god, this dude's got some health. Oh, I don't have any more powers. Okay, that's fine, I don't need it. What'd you give us? A cutlass? That's lame. Magstorm. 12 and 19. Yeah, we'll pick it up, I guess. Magstorms are cool. I like them. That dude took some hits, though. Credits. Computer. Communications. Incoming, your inability to adhere to the schedule or communicate complications is unacceptable. We'll be sending out a representative to secure the shipment. We expect it to be ready and waiting by the time they arrive. Heard reports shipment is late, so much for that bonus. We'll be sending out a representative. It's great news. Perhaps we'll get lucky and Ryujin will toss in a bonus for early delivery. Okay, so this reading this in the opposite way. To anyone in Carinate systems, we're under attack by hostiles. Refining and quantity testing went faster than originally estimated. Preparing shipment 1 day ahead of schedule. Roth site shipment is on schedule. Raw ore processing begins today. Engineers estimate 2 days for refining and quality. Oh, what? I missed one. Shipments. The clinic, delivered. Region Industries, canceled. Redirected to the clinic. We gotta go steal that. Delivered. Okay. Where's our... Oh, there's a slate that we gotta read. Retrieve Roth site shipment being prepared for Eugen. Redirect shipment to the clinic. Kendra Lee. Nerion system. Leave no witnesses. Okay, so we gotta go get that. Credits we'll take. Shotgun shell, caseless. That's our way out. Automedic Advanced Navigator Spacesuit. Meh. Not that good. Amp. Benzene. Not too concerned about those raw materials either. I've been storing them in my spaceship as we go, and I don't think I've really used them once. Other than for some light research. Take the med packs for sure. Alright, well, let's go here. It's an easy way back, I guess. So now we go to Nerion. We're going to go to the clinic again and steal this stuff back. Start pretty far away from this one. I don't think there's collision damage. I've ran into other spaceships and it doesn't really seem to do damage. We could probably smack into the side of this and not really have anything done.
More hobbies. Writing about you, thinking about you, talking about you. That's 3 right there.
I love the Adoran fan. That's the best companion. He doesn't judge. He just loves you. No matter what.
Ship is now docked. Perfect.
Let me guess. We're going to have to go here and shoot our way through here.
Greetings, Captain.
Got a little bit of a cough. This area's off limits.
I'm part of a confidential medical task force. I'm here to investigate an outbreak.
An outbreak? I haven't heard
I'm also a
anything
ranger.
about this.
It says it's confidential. We don't want to start a panic. I need you to keep your mouth shut.
Understood. Here's an access card. Good luck.
Darn tootin'.
Sean, I don't want to go over this again.
Okay.
I'm tired, all right? Just not.
Hey, who let you in here? This is a restricted area.
Medicine. I have experience with coma patients. If you tell me what's happened, maybe I can help.
Fine. I'll tell you. We're on a private contract with Infinity Ltd. It's for something they call Project Dominion. Dr. Lane and I were instructed to conduct human trials on several volunteers. So far, only 1 patient has survived.
If you have 1 survivor, your project was not ready for testing.
You're telling me? When Infinity hired us, they said human trial authorization was already underway and we'd have the approvals in a matter of days. The days went by and nothing. Every time we'd ask, it was always just days away, but we kept working. Between the money and potential success, it was easy to tell ourselves that they'd come through.
Sean, what the hell is going on here? Who is this?
Infinity's got you doing their dirty work and they're getting away with it.
It's moments like these when I think I just need to hear someone say it out loud.
Sean spoke the truth. We thought the approval would arrive any day, so we continued with the project. By the time we started to catch on, it was already too late. We were too immersed in the lie.
Why would you start working without the approval? If you stop now, I can find a way to keep your names out of this.
You really think that's possible?
No, I'm just lying to you. You may have screwed up, but Infinity is to blame here.
Oh, it's good to know you see it that way. The public would not be as kind.
Neither would our peers.
Go ahead and do whatever you need to do. You can have full access to my computer.
Perfect, that's what I needed.
And thanks. As much as I was ready to commit career suicide, the very thought terrified me.
If you hadn't shown up, I'm really not sure what I would have done.
Personal logs. Guy's results were initially so promising, but now the poor kid's in a coma. I thought surely he would be the light at the end of this grisly tunnel. We've now gone through our entire list of subjects, and I dread the idea that Infinity will just sign up more. What's going on over there? Has Faye completely lost her mind? I understand when corporations rush things, it comes to household products or maybe office software, but not something that will endanger the lives of others. This internal neuroamp may as well be a murder weapon, and I'm the one with blood on my hands. Contracts aside, I'm certain this will end in ruin. So if they can't get it to work, then how would the lady at Ryujin have it working? It's hard to believe I once walked into the clinic with high hopes of what Sean and I would bring about. The concept of the internal neuroamp from Faye promises of fame and fortune provided all the motivation I needed. It blinded me. Never should have agreed to start trials without proper approvals, and never should have dragged Sean into this. I now see why it was always such a struggle to get my own approvals for human trials. I also see why the contracts are so complex. Never thought I'd lose a patient on my watch, and here I've lost more than I wish to say. Infinity's legal team has assured me that the contracts the subjects signed keep us clear of any legal repercussions, but since the trial itself is still unapproved, I have a feeling they've little to stand on. But somehow the hopefulness remains. After the initial losses, I've told myself no more, but Faye would insist her changes to the prototype were solid, that it should be the last one. I'd find myself with renewed motivation and confidence, only to find another dead at my hands. We have 3 subjects left. They aren't aware of the fate of their predecessors. Faye has informed me her last prototype is complete and on its way. I can only hope I make the right decision. Lost our first subject today, A01 Bronwyn Mayer. The procedure went really well, but I believe the neuroamp overheated, burning the portions of the brains where it had contact. Sent the results to Faye. She believes she has a solution, but my God, I've never lost a patient before. Sent everyone home. Sean wanted to stay, but I told him to go. I know he needed to process what happened too, and I didn't want to hold him back. Tell myself it was the neuroamp, that it wasn't my fault. But if it feels like an excuse, it must be so. And what will happen now? These trials aren't even approved and already have a death on my hands. Thought I was signing up for new advancements in neuroscience, but if I'm not careful, this could ruin what I have left of my career. Today marks the start of a new adventure in neuroscience. Although Infinity Ltd. Is still waiting for official approval, we're moving forward with testing with their latest technology, an internal neuroamp. I can't tell you how excited I am to be part of a new project and have a chance to regain some admiration among my colleagues. I've invited Sean to come work with me on the project since he's familiar with how I operate. Plus, like myself, I knew he could really use the credits. These procedures should be quick and simple, so it's really a matter of Infinity Ltd.'s tech playing nicely with brain tissue. Dr. Faye Singjavan is the creator of this new neuroamp, and she's assured me smooth sailing. Let's just hope with our combined expertise we find success. This could be the boost my career needs. Subject, Kai Porter, 23, coma. Internal procedure was successful. Patients reported no change in the first 4 days. Brainwaves were normal. Cognitive tests were 100%. Testing the neuroamp on day 5 appeared to bring on severe headaches and eventual brain hemorrhaging. Neuroamp was removed to prevent death, but patient is in a coma. Jacinda Carradine, she's dead. Procedure was a success. All vitals were normal for first day. Rejection of the implant started 37 hours after surgery. I believe A9 inadvertently used the neuroamp on a staff member who reported severe dizziness. Emergency surgery was performed to remove the amp, but experienced brain death shortly after removal. Osmia Leinhart, 22, dead. Initial procedure successful. Signs of edema began approximately an hour after surgery. Initial attempts to stabilize through MedPod failed and condition worsened rapidly. We began surgery prep, but A8 experienced complete brain failure before we could operate. Welcome to Infinity Ltd. Fold. We hope you'll find a breakthrough research we need to protect Project Dominion. You came highly recommended from Faye Singh, our head of research and development, so we're very excited to have you with us. I understand your concerns on these human trials being unauthorized, but I assure you this is just a minor hiccup. I've been told we're only a few days away from approval, and we'll get those documents to you as soon as possible. Please remember that all subjects have signed waivers accepting the risks. I hope this will ease any hesitation you may have. The ends will justify the means. Project Dominion requires a compatibility alloy that the human brain will not reject when the internal neuroamp is surgically implanted. Goal 1, find the correct alloy ratio. A series of metals have been provided for a wide range of experimentation, currently looking into obtaining rare metal to be delivered at a later date. Ensure the effectiveness of the internal neuroamp. Once implantation is successful, ensure the neuroamp can be used effectively. No side effects should be detected for either the user or the target. Goal 3, minimize casualties. Affinity Ltd. understands that severe injuries and even fatalities may be encountered. Do not let issues hinder research progress. Notify your contact and we'll take care of it. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Can I just have your stuff now that we're friends? No, it's still in. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's go get this implanted into us. And then let's go do brain warfare. I wonder if this just becomes a new power.
You just never believe it. Right?
Can we go from here? Can't go to Vol 2. Can go there though. What's at Vol 2? Why are we going to Vol 2? I thought we'd be going back to Neon. Ryujin Tower. Oh, Neon is in Vol 2. Okay. Didn't realize that. Alright. 20 XP? What did we get 20 XP for? Okay, let's go get some brain surgery. I was wondering when we were going to get some Deus Ex like mods. Figured there'd be more up front in this style of game, this genre. Showcased a bit, but it doesn't seem like only this one is the only one.
Vina needs that
Here you go.
Is that my beautiful shipment?
It is.
You were right about this one, Masako.
Hopefully all there and accounted for.
Looks like it. This should be more than enough. Now, I shall excuse myself and get to work on finalizing this prototype.
So, what did you learn about CM Station RC-1?
Infinity hired Ecliptic mercenaries to attain the shipment.
Lucas must be desperate if he hired them to collect the Rothosite. Were there any survivors?
No, but Ecliptic is dead. I killed them all.
Sicking Ecliptic on a station with nothing but miners and scientists? Corporations can sink low, but this
That's
is
a
new
bit
level.
hypocritical.
Now, I also had a report that you were spotted at the clinic. I take it you traced the shipment there?
Yes, Infinity had a private contract at the clinic for a secure wing.
I figured it was related. And were you able to determine the purpose of this secure wing?
Performing illegal human trials to perfect their neuroamp.
So, it sounds like Lucas has reached a new level of desperation to ensure his future as CEO. I'll make sure Yuko's team extracts every bit of information they can from the clinic's database on this.
Dr. Lane was willing to help. His staff seemed innocent enough. I mean, I don't really care about exposing him. Yeah, I promised the staff immunity, but I really don't care what happens.
Good, because that's a promise you had no authority to make. But, provided our technicians don't uncover anything too damning, I'm sure their involvement can remain confidential. Between hiring Ecliptic and unauthorized human trials, we have enough to take Lucas down for good. And with the Rothosite secure, it's almost time for us to make our move.
Let's get started.
Head up to the executive floor and speak to Dalton. He has an update for you on the mole's identity. I've called a meeting, and I expect you to attend. It's time to put the final plan in motion.
Hey there.
I thought you were supposed to go do your thing. You said you were going to excuse yourself, and you totally didn't. Sabotage. Listen, all of y'all, sabotage. Can't stand it. I know you planned it. Alright. Is this just a way to pass time for her to make the implant that we're gonna
I've got
use.
my eye on you.
Good. You're right on time. I reevaluated all the evidence. It took every resource I had, but the final answer.
Okay, so we were
is
right in
clear.
trusting Imogene.
Ularu is the mole.
She's gonna pay for this.
Indeed. I've briefed Masako and discussed her plans on handling this. While we both agree Ularu is guilty, we need irrefutable evidence before presenting this to the board. For now, we lead everyone to believe that Imogene was the mole, and the situation was dealt with.
Pretend Imogene was the mole so Ulara won't get suspicious. Got it.
Good. Keeping Ularu in the dark is the key to taking her
Pretty
down.
sure she's aware.
Masako has tasked Ularu with writing the program to bring down Infinity Ltd. We believe she'll take the chance to incriminate Masako within the program, so this could provide the evidence we're looking for. You will be tasked with the assignment to infiltrate Infinity, so before you go, I want you to bring that program to me.
Whatever she gives me is yours.
Good. Once Ularu believes she's properly deflected any suspicion, I have no doubt she'll be bold enough to hide something within whatever program she writes. Now, let's attend a meeting.
Yes, let's. I like your floors. They're nice and shiny, clean. Guess we'll just sit down. I love how we're like privy to high-level secrets in like every organization that we're in.
We called you all together to discuss a recent security breach. We discovered a mole within the company who leaked vital information about Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd.
You've got to be kidding me.
Just don't tell me it's Vina. I think we've all noticed she's not here.
Before you speculate any further, no, it's not Vina. The guilty party is Imogene Salzo, much to my disappointment. Our operative here obtained the evidence to confirm it.
Imogene was trying to use her expertise to set up Ularu as the mole. No, Imogene confessed to working for an Infinity Ltd. Well, she would know we didn't do that. She confessed.
Dalton, how does something like this happen?
Imogene is highly trained. Ularu can even speak to that. We demand the best. So that's the threat we deal with.
I may have well-trained operatives, but security is your responsibility, Dalton. This is a huge failing on your part.
I accept the responsibility, but let's not forget, the mole has already been exposed and dealt with.
Of course, thanks to another of my operatives.
Oh, can't blame Dalton for this.
Watch me.
Imogene's been dealt with, so bickering is pointless. All I care about is reacquiring our property and what this might be costing us financially.
Vina is completing the internal neuroamp prototype as we speak. Our operative will receive the implant, infiltrate Infinity Ltd, and obtain any and all research. I have it on good authority. The experimentations they've done to replicate the missing pieces of our work have resulted in fatalities.
They're performing, and let's not forget they hired mercenaries.
Botched human trials and murder for hire? You don't bounce back from that. At least not with Infinity's legal team.
If I may make a suggestion, we should give this evidence to David at SSNN. It's the best neutral method of releasing this information to the general public.
That'd make my job easier.
David it is, then.
Masako, the internal neuroamp is ready if you want to send out the candidate.
I hope you're ready for this.
I'm always ready to do whatever it takes. Sure.
And that's precisely why I know we can count on you. Vina will be waiting for you in the neuroamp
So it seems a
division in
bit
R&D.
weird to
Once
let
you're done,
Ularu know
meet
that
me
I'm
in my
getting this
office.
amp put in.
Be ready to discuss the details of your next assignment.
Neuro amp, rather. Like she's sitting right there. I don't feel like we did a good charade. She would know that Imogene would know that it was her. So by me admitting to questioning Imogene and then saying Imogene said that she did it, she would know that's a lie. I feel like we should have just said, yes, we found evidence that pointed toward Imogene and left it at that. But that wasn't an option.
Are you sure you're okay? You left pretty fast.
Oh yeah, we snuck through here. There's a vent right up there.
Double check those measurements are right. Anesthesia always makes me nervous.
Man, you guys are ready this quick?
I've already checked them 4 times.
Currently alive.
All right, let's do
It's
it.
good to see you again. Ah, here's my lucky candidate. I hope you're ready to embark on one amazing journey.
Just don't fry my brain.
Oh, don't worry. That's not on the agenda. Now, just a few details before we begin. Obviously, we'll be putting you under. I'll be making a small incision in the back of your skull where the internal neuroamp will be fitted. The whole procedure should only take 3 to 4 hours with little to no downtime afterwards, provided DeMarcus got everything entered correctly.
Did I not just say I quadruple checked the numbers?
You know I'm just giving you a hard time. Besides, I've got to make sure my patient is reassured.
Right, because joking around before surgery is always reassuring.
You're gonna be fine. All I'm saying is that you're in good hands. Now, just lie down on the table once you're ready, and we should be good to go.
All right, let's get modded. Cyberpunk style, Deus Ex style.
All right, let's get this party started.
Is it just going to go to a loading screen? Are we going to wake up in the cart to Skyrim? That would be amazing. Well, in Skyrim, not to Skyrim. Guess we're done.
Well, well, look who's finally up. The operation was a success, obviously. Once you're able to refocus, let me know how you're doing.
I'm alive.
You appear dehydrated. I suggest the immediate
Oh, I gotta talk
ingestion
to her.
of a moderate quantity of water.
So, how are you feeling? You look good?
Feel fine. Everything seems the same.
That's exactly what we want. Just a couple quick notes before using the internal neuroamp. First, you can only influence one person at a time. And second, the effect is temporary, so be prepared if you use it in a combat situation.
How do I use it? Understood.
Great. Now let's test this sucker out. DeMarcus has graciously volunteered for science, he says.
All right, let's see what it does.
That's the spirit. DeMarcus loves being hands-on and experiencing things on his own. It's probably why he's the second most published scientist here, after me. Just head up the stairs nearby to the observation deck.
Okay. Is this the goal of this mission chain, is so that we get this ability? Press LB to open your scanner and target the person you want to manipulate. Press A to bring up social skills and select manipulation. Wait, has social skills always been a thing we can do? Okay. Diplomacy, instigation, intimidation, and manipulation are all social skills you can activate while your scanner is up. Oh, I guess because we didn't have any. Hover your cursor over the target and press A to bring up your special skills. Select what skill you want to use with D-pad. If you fail, your target will be immune to all further attempts. Okay. We want to use manipulation. What do we want him to do with manipulation? Is he manipulated? Oh, we just told him to go there. What are we supposed to do? Find a way to open the door. Manipulation on, come on, the door. Okay, is that working? Did we do it? I don't seem to think we've done it. Manipulation on the door. Wait, what? So what am I supposed to do? What is this? Please come to where I can see you, my dude. Manipulation on that. Oh, this is not fun. Manipulation. Please work. Manipulation on that. Alright, now manipulation on that. Please work. Manipulation on that. Okay, so we had to get him to get the key. Okay, now what? She's busy. Okay, what do you want me to do?
That was incredible.
Okay.
What was it like?
Wow. How to describe it? 1 minute I was excited about seeing how the experiment would go. The next, I had a brief moment of disorientation and figured I must have lost my train of thought. It felt eerily natural. And yes, I admit it, just as you predicted.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it! I can hardly wait to finish writing up my latest dissertation. And you owe me 100 creds.
I'll be keeping myself under constant surveillance now. I'm curious if any other side effects may manifest.
Okay.
So, tell me all about it. How did it feel? Any side effects?
Didn't feel like anything at all.
Yes. Good. Hear that, DeMarcus? That's 2 for 2 now.
I heard. It really was fascinating how all I experienced was a moment of disorientation. It's truly remarkable tech.
What if I'd use it to make you kill another person?
Those are the kind of edge cases that I let the board work out. Obviously, tech like this is going to come with its fair share of red tape.
This opens up a lot of possibilities.
When it comes to your job, you bet it does. Besides, the neuroamp is in total control. If a subject's morals or beliefs in something are strong enough, we still see points of failure. That being said, it's been interesting to discover the actions our subjects sanction in their own minds.
Okay. As much as I'd love to go over the details and potential of this amazing piece of technology I created, Masako wants to see you. It sounds like you have an assignment to complete, and DeMarcus and I have a lot of notes to record.
All right.
We take a lot of pride in
Is
our work
this
up
the
here.
final in this quest chain? It feels like we're getting close if it's not. I hope we don't have some crazy puzzles to do with this neuroamp, because it wasn't as intuitive as I expected to use it. It was a bit fidgety, to say the least.
I've been waiting here for ages.
My company's future might be right.
Good, you're here. Now that you've been outfitted with the internal neuroamp, it's time to put that tech to work.
Let's do it.
We're sending you into Infinity LTD. Lucas Drexler is about to learn exactly why you don't steal from Ryujin Industries.
So what do you want me to make him do? Make him pay with his life?
No, death is too good for our enemies. We prefer to teach them hard lessons and give them the rest of their lives to reflect on their mistakes. Behind bars. All right. Yuko has provided a layout of Infinity Ltd. You have 2 options for this assignment. We'll be providing you with the means for both. Option A, you gain entry through their maintenance access on the roof. Option B, we give you an assigned identity and arrange a meeting for you.
B.
Just hope those acting skills don't get you caught or killed. Now, depending on your preference, you'll either find yourself in the maintenance hallway or the marketing department. From there, you have 3 targets.
3 targets?
First, you have Lucas Drexler's computer, located in his office on the executive floor. Second is Faye Sengsavan's computer.
Sengsavan, that's how you say it.
And third, you need to obtain the prototype they are working on, also in R&D.
As you can see, you've several floors to traverse. So I hope you're prepared for an adventure.
I can handle it.
That's what we're counting on. Now, I had Ularu create a program that you need to run on both Lucas and Faye's computers. I'll let her explain the details.
You see, once we expose Infinity Ltd, all of their data is going to come under intense scrutiny. We only want the public to know about their mercenary hires and unauthorized human trials, but Project Dominion needs to remain confidential. I've created an overseer program that will gather all the evidence we need, and at the same time delete anything relating to Ryujin and the internal neuroamp.
So the public will never know Infinity Ltd successfully stole from Ryujin.
Exactly. And what the public doesn't know doesn't hurt them. Now, we don't want to mess on this one. A body count will only distract from what we're trying to accomplish here. Simon Rychek provided some useful info on how to evacuate civilians from the building. I'm sure you remember
I do,
him from
actually.
Sidonia. Infinity's maintenance crew is understaffed. It's only a matter of time before pressure gauges go unchecked and they have a massive issue on their hands. Once that pressure becomes too much, every floor in the building is going to suffer from gas leaks, setting off an automated alarm to evacuate the building. Simon was able to get a passcode for you to access their system's computer, so you can force the heating system to fail.
All right.
I'd highly advise you use it. This assignment isn't the time to test your abilities. The only thing you're out there to prove is that you can get this job done. We're also issuing you an operative suit.
Ooh, a suit.
It should help reduce their ability to detect you. These suits are typically reserved for the senior ranks, but we want to reduce as much risk as possible.
Suit or no suit, they'll never know I was there.
And that's what we're hoping for. If you can pull this off, even I'll be impressed.
Once you've run the Overseer program and obtained the prototype, your final step is to deliver the slate to David Barron at the SSNN field office. If he asks questions, feel free to give him just enough information to pique his interest, but no mention of Ryujin or who you are. SSNN is used to anonymous tips. They'll do whatever verifications they deem necessary on their own to confirm the story.
It'll be the corporate story of the decade.
It certainly will, and we'll have front row seats. So, any final questions before you go?
Nope.
Good luck, and be sure to report directly back to me when you return.
Here's Simon's passcode, your operative suit, the Overseer program, and your cover identity. Your cover ID card is encoded with roof entry and elevator access, so that's your ticket in, either way. Don't screw this up, Skylar Lumen.
Skylight. Let's look at this operative suit. That is not the way to do that. Operative helmet. Does absolutely nothing, huh? Operative suit. 25% harder to detect. Does that stack? Program and then our ID. I'll put the suit on if we need to stealth, but I think we need to do persuasion at the beginning, and we need to give what's his face, yeah, Dalton the program. So let's go do that.
This could be the most important.
Here you go, my dude.
You have the program.
Yes. Do what you need to do.
With pleasure. So, let's take a look.
What are you looking on? This screen here? Your computer on the wall?
Aha. The decryption's hit a snag. There's definitely
Like she could be standing right here and hear you.
This is exactly what we needed. According to this code, Ularu intended to plant false evidence that would show Masako was working with Lucas. The moment you launched the Overseer program, a series of fabricated communication files would have been uploaded to the Infinity Ltd network. One of them even frames Masako for encouraging Lucas to push for early human trials. I'm going to copy the necessary files off this slate and issue you a new one. I want to keep this one intact, so Ularu can't dispute it. All right. Now, we finally have the evidence we need to prove Ularu's guilt.
So Ularu was going to frame Masako and use for Overseer program?
Yes. And had you not brought this program to me in the first place, you would have been the one planting the false evidence. Without that falsified evidence, Ularu is in for a big surprise. I fully expect she'll be eagerly awaiting SSNN's broadcast, anticipating Masako to be accused alongside Lucas Drexler. Here's the new slate with the revised Overseer program. Let's get this assignment finished the right way.
Okay. New Atlantis. Listen, all of y'all, is sabotage. I should bring my robot friend along more, but he is not stealthy at all. We can check in at the front desk. We'll go stealth when we need to. And I wonder if my stealth suit stacks with my stealth abilities and my chameleon. Curious about
I don't
that.
think you had to be there. Their story just doesn't make
Where are we going? Commercial. I don't think we spent a lot of time in the commercial district. There may be places we haven't found here yet.
You look like someone.
There's a Terra Brew. Infinity Ltd. Okay.
Don't be nervous. You got
Hello.
this.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's corporate headquarters. Hello. Did you have an appointment with us today?
Yes, I'm Skylar Lumen. I have an appointment with marketing.
Ah, yes. From Lumen Interactive. The elevator here will take you to the marketing floor. Once you arrive, you'll want to talk to Ellis Ortiz. He's the receptionist there and will be happy to help you.
All right. Wait, should we go to the roof? I feel like we went the wrong way. Marketing. There we go.
Welcome to Infinity Ltd's marketing department. Desi notified me that you are on your way. Our waiting area is just to my right.
Why would you say you're right? You should say our right. I mean, it would be our left. You should say our left because the customer is going to get like confused if you say my right all the time.
I'll go notify Miss Hart that you're here. Feel free to use any of the facilities on the floor while you wait. The break room and bathrooms are just around the corner.
Wait, do I not have on my... Spacesuit? I don't. Do I need it? Alright, wait for him to leave. Run the program on Lucas's computer. That's up. Employees only. Warning beyond this point. Is there another way to go? We can do a floor evacuation somehow. How is that? Research and development. Sabotage the heating system. That's what we need to do. It's at the roof, I think. Oh. So I gotta do this. You manipulate that. Is that gonna work? Sound like that hurt. Uh-oh. That is the wrong power. That's the one I meant to use. Okay. Critical systems, heating, activate. Yes.
Gas leak detected. All non-essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
Can I get back up here? You saw me. Okay. Can we restart that? Kind of feel like that was garbage. Kind of felt like that was garbage. Like trying to get back out of there. Like, come on. Guess maybe we shouldn't have tried to get back out of there. Alright, let's try this again. Let's go ahead and put on our sneak suit. I guess we're just going to do this sneaky way. Put that on. Helmet on. Operative suit on. You, I need you to do that. You do that. Wait a minute, are we invisible? Should be. Yeah, we are. Are you gonna do the thing? Oh my god. Why didn't it work? What the? This mission is not fun. I literally told him to do the same thing, and it didn't work that time. Let's try this a third time. 25% harder to detect. Should not be detected like at all because I have good stealth ability. Okay. Gotta make sure it says. Please go. Okay. Alright, you know what? Let's drop a quick save. So now we're going to do this, and then I guess we'll just continue down. Critical systems heating activate. Yes.
Gas leak detected.
Hit F5
All
again.
essential personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
Now we can be on the marketing floor. Question is, do we even need to be? Gas may be pretty dangerous. Why do we have caution? Oh my goodness. Let's try this again. Get through there. Can we go over the top here? We can. Will you see me? Maybe. Can I not open this? Apparently I can't. Alright, so how am I supposed to get around this guy? Can I knock people out or anything? He doesn't seem to want to move. Just staring at a door. Might be able to go underneath. Sure doesn't look like it. Oh my god. This mission is not fun. Just gonna go ahead and say it. Not fun. Doesn't seem well designed. I don't know if I'm missing something here or what.
Personnel must evacuate the building. Please find the nearest exit and contact emergency services.
I don't know how they're detecting me when I have a 25% hard to detect. I have great sneak ability. Like, why is this such a thing? Apparently there's incoming weather. Okay, I see a vent over here. This should have been where we went. Oh my god. Sense star stuff. F5. Now that it's selected. Now let's try to sense. I feel like this is going down, and we don't need to be going down. we supposed to do here? Are we supposed to go down into here? Because, like, how does that help us? I want to go up here. Why does this not work? So he's going to see me as soon as I go over here, right? Or is the smoke so thick? Is that what it is? The smoke's so thick that I can go through? Close the door. Unlock the computer. This only works that way. This one only works that way. Alright, let's put the program in. Let's go to workspace, appointments. You add campaigns, projections, messages. Have been able to reach out to our friends at the clinic. Can you please have someone lean on them? The delay is creating setbacks. Was talking to Brennan Hoffman at Starfield. I think there's a good opportunity here for partnering. There's some unaccounted for expenditures in the executive spending account that I'd like to go over with prior to Green's budget review. Please contact me as soon as possible. Alright, well, we got one of them, and that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy my content, please consider to like, a comment, and or subscribe. Stay tuned for the next episode. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.